Finally, man, we got like the top fans badge on this motherfucker, you feel me? What it do, man? What it do? So basically, I want to talk about this Remy Ma situation, man. When I look at Remy Ma, you know what I'm saying? She looked like my auntie. She looked like my mama. She looked like my sister. You feel what I'm saying? You got a female. She probably didn't really even know who she was at first. You know, I can see her like getting caught off guard. You feel me? Ain't no telling how the girl came at her before we even started to see the recording. Her response is something that I'm not gonna really speak on. You feel me? It's family issues and how deep that shit goes. You feel what I'm saying? You don't know if they already had beef beforehand. Did, however, lean towards the fact that, you know, Remy could possibly be, you know, not as innocent as we think. And I don't think that the papoose shit helped much, neither. Thing made people, Remy Ma acting like this in this video will give people that argument and that oh, she's always been like this, she's a bitch, take into account, you know, the pressures of your son going to court, having to show up to court, being somebody who has a name and shit like that. Now I'm not defending Remy, I'm just literally trying to put myself in her shoes, you feel me? And like, damn man, who is this chick? You know what I'm saying? And then when she starts to explain herself, you know what I'm saying, in a rude fashion, then yeah, I don't see myself being somebody who could talk to somebody for a certain amount of time before I start to realize that, you know, they don't want anything else but a response from me. And so I'm gonna leave that right there. Now when Remy Ma to go forth and pull out her phone and do, I don't agree with that shit at all. You making black women specifically, but women as a whole look crazy. And you did this in front of a courthouse. You did this in front of a courthouse while your son is in court. And then you possibly got arrested for some shit that I don't even know about. But I'm only going to assume that it was some type of, you know, public disruption of some kind. What's up, Jax? How you doing, Jax? So it's a public disruption of some kind that I'm assuming that you got arrested for. So I'm not going to sit here and bash you on responding to the woman initially, but I do got to call you out for her. What's up, Aubrey? What's going on, man? I just think that Remy should have took into account how the blogs and stuff was going to see her. I think she doesn't, I don't know if Remy Ma has a PR team per se. I just think that she kind of goes off the limb with shit. And I think that's what we're seeing now. We're seeing her, you know, go off the limb with shit. And I don't think that, I just don't think that she thought it was going to get this big. What's up, Darius? What's going on, man? Remy, I don't disagree with how you initially responded. I do disagree with how you continue to respond. You're in front of a fucking courthouse. You feel me? You're in front of a courthouse, dog. Like, I don't know, man. She can't have a PR team if she's doing this. She can't have somebody around, even somebody around like, hey, you might want to do this, you feel me? Because people gonna look at you in this certain type of light, because you got this other shit going on over here. So people, it's like the whole papoose thing is making you look like something, you feel me? So you said Remy Ma was standing on business? Sleuth, what it do? Sleuth! Sleuth! What's up, man? What's up, man? Remy Ma stood on business up to a point. Because I feel like she didn't know the lady at first. And then when the lady started antagonizing her, I feel like she should have stepped away then. So Remy Ma embarrassed herself strictly just off some image, presentation, internet gonna kill you for this shit. Niggas already don't like you because of papoose. Like, listen, Remy Ma needs somebody around her to let her know how to move. She should have let that shit go. Niggas ain't finna agree with you, Remy Ma, because they think you a bitch already off the papoose shit. It's kind of like, this is what I'm saying. Her and the papoose situation is equivalent to like Diddy and the Cassie tape coming out before the case. Hear me out. Niggas was looking at Diddy like, oh man, he just party, he's just a freak, he just this, you know what I'm saying, good time. Then when the Cassie video came out, perception changed completely about it. Remy Ma came out on battle rap. It was so fucking, she was new, it was black love, they was investing, they was trying to come, they was the savior of battle rap with black love and this and that. And now the papoose situation, from here on out, everything that she does, people are gonna be like, oh man, you really low key slimy ass bitch, you know what I'm saying? Because how you did papoose and all this other shit. So that's like my main concern with Remy Ma. She doesn't need to keep adding on shit to her list of like why we don't like her, or you know, because everybody's gonna compare you to Clarissa Shields now. Clarissa Shields is bad as fuck. I didn't like, god damn, she's beautiful. Beautiful black women. Both of these women are. It's just sad that we got to see them. And even the black woman who was recording her, I got to call you out too. Because you calling her a bird, you calling her ugly, you calling her this and that. Like, bro, you looking for clout low key because you know it's Remy Ma. You pulled out your phone because you knew it was going to get some traction. And then not only did you pull out your phone and record her, you pulled out your phone again and made another video. Come on, man, this shit clout. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you ain't selling no products, even if you ain't doing nothing, you should have been. You should have been, bitch, because look at what you did. So I hope you got something to say. I hope you didn't just do this because you were trying to be a real one. Because it just didn't look like how it looked. If nigga, like people are looking at Remy wrong, both of these women are wrong. Remy was actually right up to a point. Up to a point. Remy Ma, when she was standing behind that white lady, she should have walked the fuck away, man. Ain't nobody gonna agree with you, Remy Ma, because they think you're a bitch because of how you did papoose. I'm telling you, I don't listen, and I don't even know how you did them. To me, personally, it sounds like y'all was in a relationship, then y'all start fucking around, and y'all wanted an open relationship, but it got embarrassing. That's just me. Seemed like y'all, that's just me. But I don't know their business. I'm not talking about their relationship. You know what I'm saying? It's out there. So I'm only talking about it because it's out there. I would not be talking about somebody's relationship until it becomes public knowledge. I'm just being honest. And even then, like I said, you don't see me making fun of her son being in jail. I'm only criticizing the two females. You know what I'm saying? Because these are the two that caused this whole thing. Them two interacting with each other caused this whole thing. Had nothing to do with the father, even though she brought up her father. Had nothing to do with the son, even though she brought up her son. These is two women's egos going at each other and pride. That's literally what we watching. Has nothing, like, this does not help your son anymore. You getting fucking arrested right after you screaming and hollering at this random bitch who not as random as what you think is the dude's daughter who passed away. Oh, it's just a messy situation. So, remember, why the fuck would you respond to this chick if it's already a messy situation? You just throwing dirt on top of dirt. You can't throw sugar on shit and call it chocolate ice cream. You cannot throw sugar on shit and call it chocolate ice cream. It's just sweet shit. Now, me personally, I've never eaten shit with sugar on it, but this is the vibe I'm getting from y'all bitches. You try to make a PSA out of Remy Ma, you look like you hating for real. Because she got all the success, so it seems like you're trying to pull her down to your level. You saying shit like, let's go around the corner. Let's go around the corner. Let's fight. Let's go around the corner and fight. And then you go on the video and say, bitch, I know you don't want to go to jail. You have a camera in my face. What the fuck are you talking about? So both of y'all was in the wrong. Remy, you pulled out your phone like a fucking bird. Why, Remy? Your son is in jail. Why? You need a PR team. You need a PR team because you don't really get your image or perception out here. There's a certain narrative, Remy Ma, that is underlying that follows you around on the internet. You do what I'm saying? You have to know that that narrative is going to challenge you until you can be able to weave around it or through actions that people see online. Because now you're living online. Now you're an online personality. Let's just be honest. You are a part of the circuit, that news circuit now. You're a part of that Kanye and Trump, and when baseball players get caught using steroids. You're a part of that whole circuit of actors and shit exposing fucking whatever. Like, you're a part of that whole little rumor mill shit that goes on the internet. You have to know that if you do something, they're not gonna talk nice about you. That's why I'm being rough with you. Come on, Remy Ma. You from the hood. You gotta know how this shit gonna work. Perception, you gotta know how this shit gonna work. Nigga trying to trick you out your spot. They trying to trick you out your motherfucking spot, Remy. That's what's going on. You got a son that you gotta, at least you trying to fucking look out for. I don't see you looking out for your son doing this dumb ass shit though. I'm just gonna be honest. This ain't something that I feel like you should be doing, especially as a black woman. You gay, they ain't gonna show you no love, bitch. They ain't showing you no love. You know this, you from the hood. Now I'm putting my spices on it, adding my little bitches here and there, adding my little stupid motherfuckers here and there. This is content though. If you just so happen to watch this, which I'm pretty sure you never will, you need a PR team. You gotta look up. Listen, let's not act like that before the battle with Kendrick and Drake, niggas weren't already calling him a PDF file. Right? There was a narrative that was already built that was kind of bubbling up before. You have to know that goes for everybody and anybody once something is out there. That's it. That's just that simple. Narratives are out there to be built on. Don't help people build a narrative. And that's what you're doing when you do shit like this, when you deal with people like this, when you respond to people like this, when you know what I'm saying, Remy? Like, you probably ain't gonna never see this shit. Your team probably ain't gonna never see this shit. And I know that. I just do content. I go in and out. I know that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you right motherfucking now, man, Remy, you gotta stop doing that. You can't respond to everything. That's like going in your comment section and trying to find every single fucking person and going up. Man, stop, man. Stop, Remy. It ain't for you. That particular thing ain't for you. It's not for you, bro. But I do want to say though, you know what I'm saying, for the content you gave us in Battle Rap, for the relationship that you showed us before we kind of started to figure out what was going on, that was the best time on social media for you. But you see how quick it could turn. And that's all people be saying. Just say I blow up and something happened to me, this shit can turn in an instant. So you gotta really stay low key and steady yourself.